A lone sniper was moving through enemy territory after completing a dangerous mission. He wore a ghillie suit, a special camouflage outfit designed to blend perfectly with the surrounding environment. Although it made movement difficult, it was essential for survival. The origins of the ghillie suit date back to Scotland, where gamekeepers used it to hide from poachers and protect royal hunting grounds. Over time, modern military snipers adopted and improved the design. Today's ghillie suits are highly advanced and allow soldiers to disappear into almost any terrain. The sniper knew enemy forces would soon surround the area. If captured, his fate would be terrible. He stopped briefly at a mountain spring, filled his water bottle, and continued his journey through rough hills and forests. After traveling several kilometers across difficult terrain, he reached a dry riverbed. Unfortunately, an enemy observation post stood on a nearby hill, overlooking much of the area. Hiding inside thick bushes, he used binoculars to observe the enemy position. Soon he noticed increased activity. It became clear that the enemy already knew a lone sniper had infiltrated their area and had begun searching for him. Several enemy search teams entered the riverbed and began moving toward his location. They were heavily armed and spread out in groups. The sniper quickly concealed himself deep inside a bush. Remaining completely motionless, he slowed his breathing and became part of the landscape. Insects crawled across his body and painful bites covered his skin, but he did not move a muscle. The soldiers came closer and closer. Their conversations revealed that they were searching for the sniper responsible for killing several of their comrades. Some even mentioned senior officers who had been targeted during the mission. At one point, an enemy soldier named Suresh stopped only a few meters away to relieve himself behind the bushes. The sniper remained perfectly still. His ghillie suit covered every inch of his body, while camouflage paint hid his face. Suddenly, Suresh received radio communications from his headquarters. The sniper listened carefully and learned valuable information about enemy positions, patrol routes, and search plans. As Suresh prepared to leave, his eyes accidentally drifted toward the bush where the sniper was hiding. For a moment, it seemed he might discover him. The sniper realized he had only seconds to act. As Suresh reached for his weapon, the sniper fired a single shot. The bullet struck instantly, and the soldier collapsed. Without wasting time, the sniper dragged the body into the bushes and took the soldier's radio and spare battery. Using the radio, he listened to enemy communications and learned that search teams were now becoming alarmed. Commanders noticed that Suresh had stopped responding. They ordered additional soldiers to investigate and warned all units to exercise extreme caution. The sniper quickly moved away through the forest. He knew the enemy would soon discover the body and launch a much larger search operation. After a long and exhausting journey, he finally reached the hidden location where his injured companion, Havildar Sadiq, was waiting. Sadiq's leg was badly swollen and possibly fractured. He urged the sniper to leave him behind and save himself, but the sniper refused. He would not abandon his comrade. Together they discussed their situation while hiding deep inside the forest. The two soldiers listened to enemy radio traffic and discovered that the entire forest was being surrounded. Additional troops were arriving, and search teams were closing in from every direction. Sadiq believed escape was nearly impossible. The surrounding terrain consisted of steep cliffs, enemy checkpoints, open roads, and heavily monitored routes. Every possible exit seemed blocked. As darkness fell, the enemy decided to postpone their final search until morning. Hunting two hidden soldiers in a dense forest at night would be like searching for a needle in a haystack. The sniper and Sadiq shared their limited food and water while discussing possible escape plans. They knew that dawn would bring a massive enemy operation. Exhausted after the long mission, the sniper checked Sadiq's injured leg and prepared for the difficult day ahead. Neither man knew whether they would survive the coming battle, but both were determined to keep fighting. The night passed in tense silence as the two soldiers waited deep inside the forest, surrounded by enemies and uncertain of what the next sunrise would bring.